Season 5 officially here. We got this new unlimited drop, man, which is pretty darn good. Cards are flying out of these packs, man, so we do need to go over the new Snipe filters. The first filter we're going to go over is the one we were just on. It's the unlimited cheapest filter, man. For this, you just want to put your theme to unlimited, scroll your maximum buyout up to the cheapest unlimited card on your console, which is typically about 4,000 MT right now. For diamonds, pink diamonds, amethysts are all the same. This filter, if your goal is to make MT today, this is the filter you need to be on. It is going crazy, and you can snipe obviously opals and dark matters and 100 overalls on it, man. This is a really top tier filter. What you want to do is snipe any of these cheaper cards, the amethysts, the diamonds, the pink diamonds, for about 2,000 MT cheaper. Nah, not even 1,500. I'm looking to grab them for about 2,500 MT and below. They are insta selling for 3,950, so you really can grab them for 2,800 if you wanted to, man. It is profit still at this price point. And then obviously, if anybody, any opal pops up, buy it. Any dark matter pops up, buy it. And if Kristaps pops up somehow, man, obviously buy it. Oh, miss that, miss. Tough. We got one, man. A lot of people are working this filter, so you do need to be on it. I mean, that's I was gonna say it's glitched. I was gonna say that's profit all day long, man. You do have to be quick. It'll give you a lot of practice on sniping because it's very, very active and very comp, man. But really tons of MT to be made on this filter. The next filter we're gonna go over is the Galaxy Opal Gems of the Game 2 filter. Yes, we did get a new Gems of the Game set with a bunch of opal. I mean, every card tier in it. I don't know about dark matters, but for this, you want to put your color to Galaxy Opal, put your theme to Gems of the Game 2, not this one. Make sure you do 2, and you're gonna scroll on the cheapest Galaxy Opal. We gotta see if cards haven't even been out for 4 hours yet to see if any of them are bid pricing or what they go for. Right now, I would be looking to just grab these opals for 50k and below. You need to give yourself lots of room for profit because we got to see how these cards are going to settle. They're all right around 90,000 MT right now, at least the cheapest ones that have gone up for a buyout. There's only 5 or 6 opals. Not sure how this filter is going to pan out, but I did want to include it for you guys because that could be a good one since Galaxy Opal cheapest is selling at around 45,000 MT right now. So you get one of these to pop up for 45,000, you're making tons of profit. That is the goal. I wouldn't grab them any higher than 50 just to make sure you do get profit every time. The next filter we're going over is the pink diamond cheapest filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to pink diamond. You're going to scroll your maximum buyout to about 4,000 MT right now on PlayStation. I do suggest you refresh on a scroll because obviously there's still tons of more expensive pink diamonds. And actually, going back to the first filter we dropped, unlimited cheapest, and this filter, apparently the cheapest pink diamond of the unlimited set that dropped today is selling for 5,000 MT. So technically, if you wanted to, you could grab any unlimited pink diamond that pops up on the scroll you're working here or on the unlimited cheapest as of right now. Obviously monitor that pricing, guys. It is almost been 4 hours since pack drops, so prices usually change a bit in the next hour or so. So monitor the price for sure. Grab them if you want. It's still 500, 400 MT profit if you get them for 4k and below. So it might not be a bad idea. They're going to pop up an absolute ton for that pricing. Really good filter though. Obviously grab anybody that's more expensive if they pop up. Kristaps Porzingis pink diamond is obviously still much more expensive than that. There's a lot of more expensive pink diamonds that can pop. So if any of those pop, grab it. If any of these cheaper all-star pink diamonds pop up, I'd be looking to grab it for about 2,500 MT and below, or about 1,500 cheaper than the cheapest one. The next filter that we're going to go over is the diamond cheapest filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to diamond. You're going to put your buyout to around 4,000 MT as well, which is what these cheapest diamonds are selling for. I do recommend you scroll just because there are cheaper, more expensive diamonds that can pop up. These ones will sell pretty quickly. I know it's all the way down to 3,500 right now. John McLaughlin probably would have passed if it was just one of these cards. I'd be looking to grab these diamonds for 2,500 MT and below, but he could be a little bit more expensive since he's an older diamond at this point. I'm going to look him up and see what happens, but it could be a very active filter. I'm sure these diamonds are flying out of packs. Grab them for 1,500 cheaper and sell for profit. Let's go. little snipes there, man. The next filter that we're going over is the hard scope filters, man. Michael Cooper and Rui Hachimura are selling for about 8.2 thousand MT. They're pink diamonds, man. The cheapest pink diamonds from this set, as we already said, are selling for about 5,000 MT. We just sniped those two Michael Coopers for 6k, and he's actually on his way up in price. He was just 8.2k. So check Rui's price as well. I'm not sure. Now he's going for 8.8. On this filter, man, just type the name in, either Michael Cooper, put your color to pink diamond, and scroll your buyout up till you find the price, and then bring your buyout down like 3,000 MT cheaper. 2,000, 2.5k is okay as well, because they are going to sell pretty quickly. Do the same thing for Rui Hachimura. Just grab them if they pop up for profit, man, and then obviously list them for sale and just stack your MT. They should be popping up a ton, since every other pink diamond in the set is like 5,000 MT. The next filter that we're going over is the unlimited Pacific Division cheapest filter. I actually don't even enabled filter as well. I actually don't have this set up because I'm waiting for my Keon Ellis to sell. On this filter, you got Julius Randle Opal, Vlade Divac Opal, D'Angelo Russell Opal. You got the Michael Cooper and Rui on one filter, and then Keon Ellis. This is the card you need to enable. He's selling for about 4,000 MT. Sadly, no dark matters on here, but what you want to do is go ahead and scroll your buyout up until you find the cheapest Keon Ellis, who's selling for about 4,000. I sniped one for like 2k. You can do the same. It probably won't take you too long, or just buy it. When it pens, send it to your collection, so that way you can then turn on this exclude collected cards and raise your maximum buyout up to the cheapest Rui or Michael Cooper, who are both around the 8,000 MT range, and then just scroll on that. If any of the opals pop up, buy them, and then again snipe Rui and Michael if they pop up for about 2,000 MT cheaper. It's just like the filters we just went over for the hard scopes, except for we put them on one filter, and then you can also snipe opals if they pop up cheap enough, man. Really good filter. I'm actually very high on it. I'm excited for my Keon Ellis to pen so I can hop on this filter. I got a feeling it's going to be a lot of MT made on this filter today. Just make sure if you have any of the more expensive cards in your collection, like any of the opals or Rui or Michael Cooper, send them to your auctions while you're sniping on here, so that way they will still pop up. If you have any cards in your collection that when you turn on enabled, you'll never see them pop up. The next filter that we're going over is the Galaxy Opal cheapest filter, man. For this, you just want to put your color to Galaxy Opal, raise your maximum buyout up until you're scrolling on the cheapest Galaxy Opal, which on PlayStation is selling for about 44,000 MT. Kind of get them sold for 45k pretty regularly, depending on who it is and all of that. Obviously, for more, if you get a nice snipe, obviously scroll on this filter, because there's so many more expensive opals that can pop up. If any of those pop up for any price point on the scroll you're working, buy them as quick as possible. As of right now, Julius Randle and Vlade Divac are more expensive than the cheapest opal pricing. Last I checked, they were like 65k for either one of those. D-Lo is right around like 50k, 47k the last time I checked, so I would just still be grabbing him for about the same price as like Darius Garland. I would say to grab these cards for 36,500 MT and below. If they pop up, is profit, and they sell pretty quickly for right around 45,000 MT. Really good filter, man. People have been getting a lot of insane snipes on these filters. Like freaking somebody missed 80 for 500 the other day. Craziness. I would spend some time on this filter, guys. If you're looking for a little bit high-end snipes, but you can't afford opal enabled or whatever the case may be, this is a really good option. The next filter we're going over is the Galaxy Opal enabled filter, man. I'm not going to spend much time on this because this is a very expensive filter and it's a bit more advanced. But for this filter, what you want to do is put your color to Galaxy Opal, put your minimum about to 500, and search, scratch that, man. What you want to do, because of how expensive it is, you want to go ahead and put your color to Galaxy Opal, scroll your minimum bid up to 100k, put your minimum buyout to 500, scroll through and write down the name of every single one of these cards, and you do need to buy the cheapest copy of all of them. Send them to your collection, just like the last enabled filter we were talking about. I still need to buy a lot of cards to go ahead and finish my enabled filter. I haven't bought the cards that dropped today. So you want to go ahead and send them all to your collection. If you have any expensive opals that you do want to snipe in your collection, make sure you send them to your auctions when you're sniping. Once they penned and you have bought the cheapest version of all of those, you want to go ahead and turn on exclude collected cards, which will remove all of those cards off your filter so you can scroll and snipe at the 4-hour mark without having to see all of these like Julius Randles I need to still purchase, man. Really good filter, man. A lot of nice snipes have been popping up on here the past week or so, but it does cost absolute ton of money. I think I have 30 opals. Enabled as of right now, so it gets very expensive, but it is a good option and you can make tons of MT on here if you snipe all the time. If you don't have many hours each day to snipe, do not buy this filter. It's not worth it. The next filter we're going over is the dark matter filter, man. It is officially time to work this filter, guys. If you like high-end snipes, this is the filter for you now, especially on Xbox. They've been popping up a ton. For this, you want to just put your color to dark matter, put your minimum bout to 500, and just keep refreshing, man. Every dark matter in the game is still a snipe. We're starting to get a ton of dark matters, and we have a new higher card tier, which means these will hopefully start popping up more frequently, man. It is rare. You gotta have a lot of patience, but if you snipe the right card, you're making absolute millions of MT in one snipe. So really good option. I would spend some time on here if you like crazy snipes. Alright guys, I forgot a couple filters for the video, man, and it wouldn't be the best filters to work if I didn't include these, because these ones are going to go absolutely crazy, man. First one we're going to go through these super quick is the unlimited high-end filter. Right now it's absolute trash on PlayStation, but later tonight and tomorrow it will be a really good filter to work. For this, you want to put your theme to unlimited, put your minimum bid to 100k and your minimum bout to 500, and just scroll to the 4-hour mark or the whole scroll, depending on what it's looking like when you're working this. Again, right now this is obviously way too long of a scroll, but once people get through the initial pack ripping phase, which happened, you know, in the like as of right now, happened in the last few hours, once these all sell, people realize what price cards go for and stop putting them up for 100k. This will be a really good filter to work. You can snipe Rudy Gay, Opal, any of the dark matters, obviously 100 overall KP. Really good high-end filter. If you guys are looking to snipe these players, I would be working this, man, if you don't want to afford the enabled filter. And the next filter, guys, is the 76ers, Lakers, or Kings filters, man. We need these players for challenges again, which is absolutely huge. 76ers, if I can speak. You need 10 76ers for a challenge, man. So they obviously skyrocketed. It's selling for about 7,000 MT. We just grabbed that one for 5.3. Low-key not too crazy of a snipe, but not bad. Profit is profit. They might keep going up as well as people get home from school and work and need to buy these players for the challenges, man. For this filter, you want to pick a team. Lakers are about 3.5k. I haven't checked Kings yet. 76ers, you need 10. Lakers and Kings, you need 7 players from those teams, so those ones won't be as expensive. 76ers is a start. Everyone's going to be on this one. If it's dry out or you keep missing snipes, try the Lakers filter or the Kings filter, man. Just scroll on the cheapest one, on the cheapest cards, in case, you know, a dark matter or a opal or something pops up. Grab that for any price, obviously, and then grab these golds and stuff for about 2,000 MT cheaper. These players like this, when everybody needs them, they pretty much sell pretty darn quickly, so you don't need to have too much room for profit. Really good filters. Again, it's just Team 76ers, Team Kings, Team Lakers. One of those, man. Let's see how much the Kings are going for. Probably less. Oh my gosh, Kings aren't even up right now, which is crazy unless I'm doing the wrong team. So right now, Lakers and 76ers are the filters, man. Had to drop these in the video because these filters always go the craziest, because you can get snipes for 800 MT when people don't realize there's a challenge, man. And the last filter, guys, if you're absolute nutballs, man, you can work the 100 overall filter. Kristaps Porzingis is the one and only 100 overall we have in the game, and he's selling for 5 million MT. Is absolutely insane, man. For this filter, you just want to put your color to 100 overall, put your minimum bout to 500, and just refresh and pray, man. If you see something pop up on here, bro, you gotta buy it as quick as you possibly can, and you have the craziest snipe ever, bro. I wouldn't recommend working this filter. It's gonna be insanely dry until we get some more 100 overalls in the game and such, but like I said, if you're crazy, this could be the filter for you, man. That's it for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, man. If you did, smash that like button for me. I would appreciate it. If you guys want to see the Snipes of the Week video that we dropped yesterday, man, click the video that's popping up on screen. Jay Grinds, out.